It's the year 1000 AD, and the North Atlantic is a stormy, unwelcoming expanse of gray waves and biting winds. Yet, cutting through the froth and fury, a small fleet of wooden longships moves forward, their dragon-headed prows piercing the icy unknown. On board these vessels, wrapped in furs and driven by dreams of new horizons, are the Norse, bold explorers who have crossed the seas seeking land, wealth, and adventure. For years, the Norse had pushed the boundaries of their world. Greenland had been discovered and settled by Eric the Red, but rumors began to stir of lands even farther west, lands full of untapped resources and promise. Those whispers found a champion in Leif Erikson, the son of Eric the Red himself. Taking the helm of an expedition, Leif set out to find this fabled territory, one that would come to be known as Vinland, the land of wine. After battling the harsh elements of the North Atlantic, the Norse sighted a coastline far different from their icy homeland. Rolling hills, sweeping forests, and fertile fields greeted them. Here, in what we now know as Newfoundland, Leif and his crew set foot on the edges of North America, nearly 500 years before Christopher Columbus's famed voyage to the Caribbean. It was here that the Norse established a settlement, a cluster of wooden and turf buildings close to the shoreline, marked forever in history as L'Anse aux Meadows. This site, located at the tip of Newfoundland, stands today as tangible proof of their daring voyage into the unknown. Viking axes and ship rivets buried in the earth tell a story of ambition and resilience, of the first Europeans to explore the lands of North America. But exploration is rarely easy, and the Norse did not linger in Vinland for long. Though the land offered wild grapes, lumber, and ample fish, it also came with its share of trials. The climate tested their endurance, winters biting deep into their bones. More challenging still were the cultural tensions. The Norse encountered indigenous peoples they called skrylings. Early exchanges may have begun peacefully, with curiosity on both sides, but tensions soon escalated into conflict, making the settlement unsustainable. This was not the sprawling colonization we might imagine. L'Anse aux Meadows functioned as a temporary outpost, a foothold from which the Norse could explore, trade, and gather resources. It likely served as a staging ground for timber, a crucial commodity they couldn't find in Greenland or Iceland's barren landscapes. Leif Erikson's Vinland marks an incredible chapter in human history. Not only does it prove that daring explorers reached North America long before the age of Columbus, but it also shows the far-reaching ambition of a people who, against all odds, sought to pierce the veil of the unknown. For centuries, this story was lost to myth and legend, preserved only in ancient sagas, the written histories passed down by the Viking storytellers. Many dismissed the accounts of Vinland as fanciful tales of sailors spinning yarns. But in 1960, everything changed. Archaeologists discovered the remains of a Norse settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows. Turf walls, iron nails, and evidence of boat building were uncovered, grounding centuries of legend in irrefutable truth. This discovery transformed the understanding of history. Suddenly, the Norse were no longer merely seafarers who raided and traded in Europe. They were global explorers, among the first to bridge the gap between the Old World and the New. In 1978, UNESCO declared L'Anse aux Meadows a World Heritage Site, cementing its significance as the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America outside Greenland. But even beyond Newfoundland, questions remain. Did the Norse venture further inland? Were there other settlements in Vinland? The archaeological evidence stops at L'Anse aux Meadows, but some scholars believe Leif's successors may have continued exploring the coastlines and interior. Their sagas suggest journeys southward to regions where winters were gentler and the land's resources richer. Yet, no trace has been found to confirm these accounts. Though their stay in North America was brief, the Norse left behind an enduring legacy of human ambition. Their voyages remind us that history is not a simple tale told in a single chapter. It evolves, shaped by discoveries, rediscoveries, and the ever-changing perspective of those who listen to the voices of the past. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this.